sports journalist omo Ghana nyoma bon me nko na maben Mrs. Sports journalist omo Ghana nyoma bon me nko na maben. Now say o hwe critically ma mehwe mchichi o hwe ageni critically a group C and the woman. Now as we sit today, as we are talking, Ghana for as a year kasi Morocco F4 was 7 points. Also tia say group B also be 9 points. Group B also obi 9 points. So obi 9 points are bibi o ha ebetuma ye. Tabulation be ebetuma ye asesa ama game no yasa a refixing yoma. Now so tia say group C no obi 9 points. And na dear that was also 9 points. Inti Morocco na odin kan onya 7. Na is 2 points be eda tokrum. Movanto akosha tokrum. That is lumba na kan. Inti akosha tokrum. Sa 2 points at the tokrum. Now Gabon forso enya 5 points. Also tia say almost no enya sa 4 points 4 points na kan na ebe mo nya 9 points no. Inti 4 plus a year 3 no acquire 7 points a ehye tokrum. The akosha tokrum into 7 points be tokrum. Now over third position now and we are Comoros almost what 3 points into almost no a year your friend no 6 points be so ehye tokrum ho into calculate 3 plus 4 plus 6 now is ni nyina no akwakoye 13 points ni nyina ehye tokrum and that lumba kai no the akosha tokrum. Now so over fourth team now Ghana Ghana, you know 1 point. That means say osan case you 9 points into 8 points 8 points no so akosha tokrum. Now so okay calculate 13 plus 8 na nyina ebeye 13 plus 8 here 21 points. Meti amon kan kire me. The lotto doctor is a good Samaritan. Now so 21 points na down no ka from fan yehwe. Inti sport journalist to analyze the game no and a Ghana film. Also focus a third position for be win be qualify. Hana me be try to third position be qualify. Ghana ni Morocco share na ekosi saying. Ghana Morocco no Ghana 0 Morocco 1. Morocco nya 1 and Ghana for nya 0. Sesia no Morocco at 3 points and a kofie 1-0. Ghana enya 0 point to her. Now, sa 1 goal no carry forward to sa 2 points now Morocco into man pick and one man am 3 no. Men don't be confused. Time Morocco share 1-0 first game no. Na I was saying directly no omutuminya 3 goals 3 points. But omu share 1 goal penalty. They say Morocco for no more -2 goals bia omutumi use into sa to 2 no eda ho. Now, sa time na Morocco nya 3. Now Comoros any Gabon boy, you know what happened was Gabon share Comoros. Now almost no the Omian is almost share 1. Internet acquire 1, almost still -2. Internet 4 points be at the ha. Almost to me enfan can 3 goals 3 points, 3 goals 3 points no. Men get confused. I beg you, mami church because me person Ghana for be confused. Now obi because say bia Kevin I can't send me ma. Now that be you be qualify. Fa dey be fa. Ai ma wadwum parents no difficult pa internet calf cramp no sebi okofa bro for buy say omomba be say parents no man no nti enya abotre muntie nti sa ekosi sa no na chese aya de bo obi antumi en hit threshold no ya obi be friend the glass ceiling na a Hillary kan no na ye nyina o group ni en hit glass ceiling no because you had 3 goals 3 points and sana calf am make sure say official now the akosi si an say sa Ghana points are plus 1 goal -2 1 point -2 goals 3 games no. So steady parents na sa fourth na edi no. Enya fourth a ye betuma ka se Ghana for mfrim. Adikodi ka se Ghana for ntumi mfrim ni say. Senegal krampo ne ntuma nhye. It is all the Ghana and a car for instructions be anase omo yi bi da ho say. Eye omo win cap ni bi pen no. Et say obofo wa kon wurum wan fa na mamba yentumi ngu nanim ase because da no the number say opeso uhuni ye a ena na ebena na Englishman e buchire mo no bofo obekon wurum wan fa na mamba no yentumi ndi na bro efri say na no the number Ghana age cap ni bi da into no the number be fie da inkophobia no mo boy Comoros on fa na mamba fie da onje cap da so CAF ni FIFA mo they analyze these things yakwaje na monko afọ yeku otwenkwa ku osono miensa ka ho enam nan ene de abafie nti ende yamfa nam ama mo bi ngira ka say ende ase nti to be very so who steady table na sa Morocco 7 no sa 3 no manya ne da ho sa Comoros 5 no sa 4 no manya nka ho ne da ho sa Gabon 4 Comoros 4 3 no so 6 no da ho wo de sa points nyina boma ubenya a whopping 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, a whopping 27 points that cannot be accounted for. The same thing to say 52.5 billion. If it is not accounted for, that means that money, or that point, it needs to be shared. And then there be a TN can say 52.5 billion na a year of Oriata and the Bank of Ghana for Riano. Sasikanin Kubibia, a wonipa bottom, a coach to krum or see a deba. So it's a tukruna saba. It is very important, so we pay attention. Do you understand? Or the whole show? I can hear we understand. So it is very important. So we are Ghana now towards this year, and you frame. What should other groups know? What should other groups know? Other groups in no calculate here. Yena Obibeka Sebia, oh, your points in what form, and you your points in what form. Oko group D, group D for Nigeria for 6 points. A year Egypt for 3 points. Oko Guinea Bissau 1 point, and also Sudan 1 point. Omu the number of have they brought meat home before? Omo kukunam aba. Omo nyina kukunam. Sa 1 point for obian kunam. Inti ehon na esi an ye check no. Eye Guinea for 1 point. Omo kunam fam ba fie. Omo kun osono da. Eye Sudan for so enkunam enfam ba fie. Kaisa Ghana 1 point but you kunam impre 9 e de abefie. So you cannot underestimate us. Now sa oko group B to say Group E, Algeria for the omoku number akope, omajade ba akope, into almost a namana nkasa no, omo shedan fa namamba, yekunam chen omo, inti CAF consider sanyoma nyoma we no, ewom ana Ghana for journalists for no omo read sa anyoma no, ohun. Inti ana number tena ka kan sama omo nim. Inti sa nam no me pesa me chemo abakwasem bi any some history bi, inti na me year research no. Why? The Lotto doctor is the good Samaritan. Now, say Osaka top panoko group A. Ethiopia or 1 point on fan number Fieda. Ethiopia has not brought meat home. And an English man a hunter who has not brought meat home cannot be disrespected because none or the number. In Ghana, so yes, you change Ethiopia because you had the number before or -4 goals. Or put your boom kuomo. Now about group B. Zimbabwe for your trimum, Bamon fan number fee and namani here. Wokun osono da inti eno ho no so o calculate ya de number onfa na mombae oba group C Ghana 1 point mum de ene o -2 goals ba yokunam pen ye de nam abefi yokunam mpre nan ye de abefi yokun osono miensa ene yokun otwen baako inti it is 4 and ukabona 4 more so we steady ya so ukun otwen miensa otwen baako na ukun osono miensa 4 more inti eno so no ena eda ho no inti oba group D ho no so a -1 for Ikunam Cham Sierra Leone for 2 points. Ikunam Cham for Mauritania 0 points. It is a checking all this group A B C D E F 1 now. O say your strength, your power chamo. O say calculate cry yes ye nipa bia ye just nenite. Ye players no hunta nya fin. Wa ko Ethiopia for players yi. I saw mo kan nwan so ne de o mo bae. O ma fonfon no mo ntumi pass. Wa hwe dada BC boys kokoko komatete o mo bojo nice one. Dada you say ono out fifre crack na out the fifre crack the crack keke. Just say enya de bia ade bia obotumi etwa form so situation no. Nti afa ya qualify. Obi aka chiro ka say obo aka Taylor say qualify. Nti yaba bomom ya good FIFA group here. Next round no. So when who say Ghana bobia na bia ya twa ma dede ayo. On say na ha twa. Ai ha na twa. Ya be say wu. And CAF put your letter by letter no way. The letter break GFA. Met me I can be actually to GFA. Good evening, Ghana. We are very, very happy that you guys have made it to the next stage of the competition. Our only concern is that your captain, Dede Ayo Andri, has an injury that we believe that has not really healed. We cannot allow him to go on in the next round, partake in the next round because we are scared of COVID-19, Omicron, and also Ghana's economy. So what we are planning to do is we will let the second round go on as planned. Ghana will wait for the bus after the round of 16. What we will do, respectfully to Ghana FA, we will make sure that Ghana will wait for the 16 teams after they are done, and then the Ghana team can meet them, and we will decide what to do. Signed, CAF President, signed, CAF Association of Journalists, signed, CAF Financial Committee in charge of borrowing. Okay. CAF financial committee in charge of borrowing so sign. So it's a legitimate letter aba. Men tina baby ma obink can summon chiro Ghana afa ya qualify. Boys the yen sharing who musisia ebeche. Ebi be soma obusia for my SIM card na momo enya bad anything. On to my year. Did I use SIM card? Some year 23 no call ye. As we speak 23 Mr. Asefwa Atifwa any asla 23 SIM cards no. Munya betum nyina hyehyɛ box megina Kotoka International Airport. Omo bedrua na obia register the SIM card na bibia akoso. I'm saying it on this platform. Ghana I qualify afa. Omo baswa you know. Air balloons no esisi Kotoka air train omo drupe air balloons no gas wom into omo drupe na wafo air balloon na ebia I am Andre Ayo I want to go and relax myself at Ibri na yede watinim on the sibi oni nua nenam so Andre Ayo and Jordan Ayo air balloon no near the omosim pate on your one koto dwowa inti bucket na air balloon bucket no ya peritintin near the sim yes also cause media you know I love Kumasi I want to go there and 10 near the sim near you big gas ne jano oma pa matches that boom inti I say ebekope yes you people cannot go alone you can't go alone because on say na ba na mo small boys kokoko for no omo dey say I almost mo another bucket and the balloon na yes you need to be accompanied because people need to serve you in this bucket. Airline crowd for your bar air hostess or mobile into the Sawamre head see a bakum near the Nanabana Mwisi bakum near the Embella Mundi si bakum near Kofa a year Yvonne Nelson 9 Fianziano near the Swiss bakum near Kofa a year Mumbo di medium and Shara Nimo ha giraffe and daughters in ya chomo ye are near Bogas and boom na so normally nam inti abasa na boys no mo ni manom kuta turom tutu no aha ebia omo so beso mo puru obutuom inti omo so hu a balu na msoro a penyan na se obato na balu no inti abasa na land ne de obi anim se de oye bema wa Ghana na betumi aso sa e balu na eba fom no because onya bema enam bema mienu omo Ghana eye otumfo osatutu ene do ma hene se aka bema mienu pe na wa Ghana yenya kegyina ye ma inti mbema mienu no maka no eye otumfo setutu nana ma no sisimina so nwumbre ho we here yes mbema mienu pe na aka Ghana otumfo setutu ene domahene inti omo mienu na betuma che sa balu no e de esi ho e make sure say players no obi ahonka inti bisramo mbema mienu a sebi omo Ghana o maka domahene ene otumfo setutu se e balu no etija na se etoche na nima nkora na omutututu nde no omutoma na se e balu no nya poncha e pembema mienu a omo Ghana omo betiri susu omutumi kasa ema bibia sesa na eye doma hene ene otumfo mo na mo betumi achi balloon no amagana inti me de asem nyina me de beba bono tofa me bono tofa nyina Ghana has qualified na aya no bi wo ha no akofa sa asem we aba adenti na Nana Akufo Addo kan say Nana Akufo Addo enye boni bia Nana Akufo Addo eka kire Ghana for say no water, no electricity, no petrol, no money, no jobs, no mercy, no World Cup victory. And year 2014 time asamojan yako World Cup nyoma ko yenwonwan no nti ende yasabe duru bibi starting na Akufo Addo wen ombra na ombe chechirim na afiyenhwe petrol boy saying ende ejuma wo ho ende no questions no say ende sika onipa botom insuo so meti say yes ye ration insuo nationwide Ghana Water Company Limited for so say insuo ni ho light no so ebo bri ama otumfo kra ne coalpot ene ne fridge nyina asay nti no mercy for the cripple no ye dru ha na ye ndru ho and no African Cup of Nations a year trophy nti ye say edua ye de bok tichino say edua ne de ye tama ye de ba apempem na ba bibi kodu na ba so nyani patenten a ne de pa na pempem a ehora bunsa ba wa breye. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana are qualified. Like joke. This is the biggest embarrassment in the history of this country. Sometimes no nyamebu ha ana ye pese ye desre na we try to laugh it off. Sometimes we try to act as if say bibi and fire we try to act as if say oh this is normal, we were expecting it, fine, we were expecting it, but this is the biggest embarrassment in the history of this country and it is not a joke anymore. There was a time I was telling Ghanaians say A year Black Star we omo ede politics abeshemuno. We need to be careful about the way we are doing politics with our sports. And last me mom history kakra hawa Nana Addo Akufo Addo ne MPP for started the politics area your soccer mu your sports especially soccer. Mate say MPP for be started church. Those who are waiting for JM's return, just look at Milo. That is not an excuse, my friends. Under the leadership of Akufo Addo, you people can write anything you want to write. JM's worst is your best. John Dramani Mahama's NDC. Sometimes people ask, say, I don't need politics, say sports. No. It is because Nana Addo Akufo Addo actually started this. He actually thought I'd say, we read meanings into everything. We be able to politics in here. So I've seen the NPP today saying, oh, those who were cheering for the return of Milo, for the return of JM, look at Milo. JM onye Yugoslavia ni, JM on free Serbia. Anke de sika konokoya, anke yendu baby edri. Inti, out of the shame, MPP4, I would say MPP4, even electing the GFA boss, it was politics. Electing the GFA boss, it was all politics. It wasn't done in a clean way. Competent people to lead the FA. And we were all here. We saw it. How government even brought in people to make sure, say, Ket Okreku's vote, people who were contesting him, Omobe say Omu vote to get Ket Okreku elected. So that is why we are here today. It is nobody's fault that Black Star say. Black Star aside because the Nana Addo Akufo Addo's leadership, it is terrible. Black Star is terrible today because, with all due respect, we have incompetent people managing the affairs of this country. Whether you like it or not, our sports, Black Stars plays a big role in our politics. It's a fact. Some people were jubilating when Asamoah missed the penalty. Uruguay for boy, and it would have moved us to the to the semi-finals of the World Cup, right? And majority of those people who were jubilating were Akufo Addo and this NPP. Why? Because we felt to say, why should Tenny NDC for our power, not Ghana Black Stars that belongs to Ghana, will qualify to the next stage of the competition? In 2014, that is how you saw this statement coming from Nana Addo Akufo Addo. We thought to say when Akufo Addo takes over, Black Star team be obesheni, Black Star be to mashano. And let us not get this wrong. These are facts. I'm not going to sit here and say, you gave me say we need to find a way to correct it. We need to find a way to correct it, but we first have to correct the politics. Nana Addo MPP way Ediaba eye Black Stars. That is the issue. It does not matter. Players there, ebu obebre. Players there, your friend player na wasankrana so na you say obekwama Ghana, that player will play. But it is all about politicians, Akufo Addo na ban with the way they have, in fact, infiltrated our soccer. The way they have turned our soccer into MPP NDC. I remember, Omo call World Cup, Eko Chelsea Kano, and he no mudu a World Cup no. We saw the performance. The biggest mistake of John Dramani Mahama and the NDC was to carry money to take to players who we were owing. Let me tell you the fact of the case of, John Mahama administration at Tamsika esi play edi akoma players. The issue is say omotamu koma players physically, which wasn't right ethically, but that money they were supposed to be paid that money. So me no contract. Na makare se me be adwuma we amount. And a contract you you need to pay me. Na se when to ameka, na the day I am on the field doing the job, na se me tools go. Whether you send a check, whether you send Momo, whether you send the money through your son to come give to me at location, you have paid me. Maybe the means was wrong, but nobody came out to say and how did the team perform? That was the time we almost beat Germany. You could see that was a team, people, matured people were leading the team. And I'll not sit here and say John Dramani Mahama's team or administration did the right thing. It was wrong. It was wrong for a government to put money in a plane to go give to players. Players near the Omoka, we were supposed to use different mode of payment. People did not like the idea of money being carried. Sikano, na yo musika, whether we pay through check, through Momo, through whatever, electronic, it was their money. We were going to pay the same amount of money. The ethics were there to then say, we were not supposed to do that because that wasn't the norm. And no crano, these players were able to perform in the World Cup. Nobody sat anywhere else and say, but and just to qualify, beat Comoros. Just move to the next stage of the competition. Comoros. For Comoros to say Fankoba. Comoros, in terms of football, no, it is Fankoba. It is Oko United. Oko mi feel rough. It is Oko in Ghana Premier League ende. And what is Fankoba? We could not beat Comoros. And it baffled me because this guy came from bench to score. And he was so furious. At the number 2 bench, it is Ket Okreku, that GFA boss. No? He is doing business with Black Stars. And I'm with him. That is why they wanted to push CK Akono away. I was telling CK Akono, you are not the best coach in Ghana. You are not the most experienced coach in Ghana, but you are lucky to have the experience to lead the Black Stars. Let them understand that you are your own man and you can speak out. CK Akono was too timid. He allowed this Ket Okreku, Gabi Asarichidakun, these Jubilee House boys, to overshadow him. So they came together and said, let's do business. Let us turn the team into a business hub. Until I'll take my players from my team. If Black Star Bay, you need to change that GFA boss. He's working for Nyantechi. Or your Nyantechi product. If I tell you about the things that Ket Okreku, I Ket wine, only didn't Ket Okreku, I Ket the moment my correct name, no. This GFA boss, players were UK and the can say, Wajio Musika. Agent one for play. This guy is all about business. He does not care about the development of Ghana soccer. I am telling you, he does not care. And I'm blaming the government because from day one, this government, thank you very much. Ket Okreku Mante. Any serious country, they will sack him even before he gets to Ghana. Any serious country, you already say this embarrassment, we cannot take it. Saket we own free baby or one in Ghana. But Obesha suit, Vietnam suit, no about tie, no at about your home, no about some old TV. So now, as usual, a year abate, as usual, Ubenya Obi, boy, bina no home fee, bino, debia, no one foot stroke a crowd on hono. The what a piece of the friend saying, Dankokuya boy, debia some foot thrown, Kokobi. No, nyasa Kumasi boys, something radios. No, they will come and shift the blame. They will come and shift it. There's one thing in soccer. Team we both collectively. I don't blame players. No, I blame the team. So dada you had tackle no tackle a man red card. If he had gotten the ball earlier in a tornado, Dede Ayo has done the job. He's the captain. He was sacrificing his life for the country. He could have gotten hurt. The career would have ended. So I will never blame him. It is part of the game. It's a decision you need to make at a particular time. So collectively, I will not sit here and blame the players. You have taken $25 million or $5 million. Are you crazy? The team itself wasn't ripe enough to compete. The coach is bad. Suddenly, if CK had not even qualified the Black Stars to the Nations Cup, we were not supposed to be worried. Because we all know, the team isn't right. We don't have the materials. So we were even supposed to, this year, they will share COVID. We have to say, you know what? Because of COVID, because of what is happening, African Cup and World Cup, we are not participating. It will not change anything. We all knew from day one, this team wasn't a team that could win a game. This is Ghana Black Stars. This is not Fankuba. This is not some useless team. This is Ghana Black Stars. Mama, young boys at the FC, that spokesperson, that boy, BB Asante. I'm presenting sports, they know sports. They know how to. See, you can be a good sports commentator. You can be a good sports or soccer analyst, but being an administrator is a totally different job. Being a sports administrator or a soccer administrator is totally a different thing. People have to go take degrees and PhD before they become administrators of sport or soccer. It is not a small job. Obi abetena TV so na oka sports asempa so we dey kwashe GFA kwashe spokesperson we dey ketokre we dey boy. It does not work like that. You are actually helping these boys to make money out of you. How many players the free Ket Okreku team Muamobo Black Stars are? They are not qualified to be there. Enter Hearts of Folk, enter Kotoko, enter Kim Faisal, Ashanti Gold, enter the local clubs, take 2-2-2 each. You have a solid team. For Abrochere 4-4 peka. Because Yakobo African Cup of Nations, now I'm Dubai, Air Campio Dubai. Are you crazy? Are you foolish? What is Abrofone European Cup, Abe Campo Ghana da? What is a Bronibi Kobo World Cup, Abe Campo Africa da? What is a Bronibi Kobo World Cup? We are foolish. We don't think. We think we know. They are SWAT team. And then let's take them to Dubai. Yeah, Bob born or Cameroon. The soil in Cameroon is totally different from the soil in Dubai. And remember, Dubai's soil is even astroturf. Yeah, Bob born or Cameroon. The weather is basically as Ghana. Yeah, Bob born or Cameroon. Near Dubai say we are camping there. What are you camping there? You need to camp in Ghana 2 days to the whole thing. You send GFA event organizers or whatever there. They set hotels. They are ready. When are you touching down? We are touching down 3 days to Egypt to form camp you, baby. They flew from Egypt, land in Cameroon, went straight to the hotel. They camped there. And we are see Jiminy Kronunti. Every single avenue we want to steal. Every single avenue. Yenimnyansa chen obi aha ye fom ko Dubai because omo duanim dia de yebenya sika yebeti chobo. They are set near Vieska. Timisa, who goes to Cameroon to play and then comes in Dubai. Are you silly? Have you checked Dubai's weather? Have you checked even the pitch they play on in Dubai? Go to Cameroon who pitches this here. That is the hard African pitch. They treat it overnight. You need to have that feel. Ghana for your and because we don't have better administrators of the game, foolish people leading the team. We just pick anybody who we see say or the one for sports where the GFA boss, where the PRO, where the committee. They don't know shit about the game. So a player playing in England, now one man time say bra, she Dubai, they are preparation, Yakobo Cameroon. Why do you need Abra Cameroon too is an African country. Ube to Makoho. Abra Ghana, Mona Mosia, Mosisi AstroTurf. Ghana, your Accra Sports Stadium, Cape Coast Sports Stadium, your Ghana Northern Region, one of the best stadiums is your stadia, Bebrewa Ghana. These boys can stay in Ghana. We can camp them in the hotel and let them train in Ghana. 1 or 4 days to the tournament, you move them to Cameroon. Why do you go to Dubai? Players, they don't have the intellect to play soccer. Soccer has changed. Especially when it comes to African soccer, it's all about physique and how committed you are. It is not about born in England, anybody born in Spain, in Dubai. It's about your physique and your commitment to helping a team. Yeah, Jimmy Dodo, Mumayen Kasanian stop us on your way. No national team should camp outside Ghana. If you are going to play in Denmark and you tell me, say, okay, we are going to Denmark to play a competition. The World Cup is being held at Denmark, Sweden. We want to go camp in one of the Scandinavian countries. I understand. We are Africans. We don't live in snow. The weather pattern is different. We all would not to that. Yeah, Kobobo, Cameroon. Cameroon, here you are not Dubai. Jimmy. People have to pay for this nonsense. And who is manipulating the national team? Gabi. Bedia tuo akufo addo. Now to bench and mukem under the NDC John Dramani Mahama. Be politics with soccer today. Mwenya papa. Yenjai. But this will be actual. Those who are waiting for the second coming of John Dramani Mahama. No, look at Milo. Milo is not Ghanaian. No. John Dramani Mahama is Ghanaian. So you need to understand. And Kayako President for Rabaneka said, we are picking our own. If we had taken our own, wouldn't be this. I'm telling you for a fact. Milo ja Ghana for Hoko Ejuma Benokoye. Haven't you people have not even checked the circumstances are a Lidima Milo every Ghana koye. He had a contract with us. Okachese Okofiaba. The next time we heard not only obi negotiate contract and Obabakache said he doesn't want to work with us. He sent us an email that he's done with Ghana. This disrespect. Niasako Oyebruni Unimnyansa Chen Ghana coach bia. Not I don't blame Because your Ghana phobia more hearts. Omo kotoko obi mpeso be hu akwesia obi mpeso be hu assistant Max Okunedu enim because Max Okunedu ba kotoko no edwuma oso e wentuma anye obi mpeso be hu sika kono enim na adwinum ne sika kono de onpe has onpe kotoko ene e de Ghana na Jimmy also e coach team no ma ontimi coach. Our players physically were not ready for this tournament. Psychologically, they were not ready. They didn't have the talent. The team wasn't a team. This was an individual This was a collection of individual talents, and they did not make any sense to anybody. Players who are in third division 4. We Stratbok. Yes, we Cambodia. You don't have the materials. So at this point, who are you blaming? Blame Kreket Okreku. The coach is terrible. He was not supposed to be brought in at the last end. Now, what the Milo by so made on Major African Cup, run some form called World Cup. World Cup haven't qualified. At this nonsense. South Africa for tata oma the politics show mono. South Africa for mu robi or munya munim mo te Ghana. Me Ghana ni tie me de see ye mia mo nya o me mia. But on paper, you know we don't have a team. There are so many intelligent coaches. Ni anti kromo ha. And a coach Atukefio etam Ghana players. Eye wonders. Ewo Ghana kurum. Atukefio ono kotina England baby coaching. May he so rest in peace. Ni anti kromo ha. Atukefio and gather local players to show Ghanaians the Black Stars can be changed into something better. Moti kronim ye nimbibia ofu bia hye siuto nyansa. That thing hurts. It hurts because at the end of the day, you might be pissed with the people leading it, but it's Ghana. Ubetima kasa udwa team now to the core, but okoda wakumem na oya uyema nkadia chinkenem Nigeria bo. Ema o Nigerian friend be onim no brage. But this embarrassment, people have to be fired. Not just the foreign coaches. Oh no, they are not part of us. We need to fire people. GFA, somebody needs to be fired. Yen to me Jimmy who say ya every time. Ni aba ni asaso son konfoso. Ekotie me who say Gary Al Smith I should be on Facebook. Did I use red card? What ya show we have about brandishing the brofo. Blame where it started. Where did this problem start? When did it start? Who started it? Stop the now did I use red card? It's part of soccer. If the team was better, Dede Ayew would not be making this tackle. Dede Ayew, we know how he plays. He wouldn't do this. But the team is not a good team. People were trying to pull personally. And when you try to do things by yourself, and when these things happen, you see some tiny errors. See the first goal. 2 central defenders are all the way at the left back. They have come there. And are you crazy? Because the 2 players have not even played 2 or 3 games together. They don't know each other. They can't even sense each other's position. There was no team. The first goal is so appalling to the point. This is not Black Stars. And the funny thing is, the players, as much as they are not delivering, when they go to their respective teams, they play because it is technical. They tell them what to do. Right now, so the coach does not know what he's doing because from day one, it is a business team. As no matter what, also Bobby. And let me tell you one thing. I see a lot of people having issues with Jordan Ayew. Ghana, apart from me see the work rate of Jordan Ayew. Coach Ghana, Jordan Ayew. Me see Jordan Ayew, his work rate as a striker. Any coach that comes to coach Ghana will play Jordan Ayew as his lead striker. He's not one of those traditional strikers who the guy at the point you see him back there. We need a team that can feed these people to score. Now they have to come do the work back there and bring it back because there's no team back there. There's no team. The work rate still they want that boy to play on their teams. It's not because you're a striker. Everybody can be a striker, but your work rate. That guy's work on the pitch. Go and check. You might not like it because personality. Mimi obi oha. It doesn't matter what happens. But it does not mean he does not like people. I don't know him. But I'm talking about his work on the pitch. If every player from Pate, you saw how Pate played today, you could see some people were ready to die for the team. But the team is not there. Pate was going up and down, tackling, making everything. Let's blame those from day one. Inti be lines no. Congratulations, Black Stars. You qualify. You go next stage. But let's look at our problems well and address it. Ochanapa ko radio suni TV so Kumasi ene enkran baby. I okobrande bi kuta phone. And the team no they see ya there and they been see that Comoros for omunya abon no and the AC there e Black Star they want to fa bibia nso mo e keto krek ko na GFA boss no there wakasa na e ben dey ye nyina e betie nkwasa keka sa Kumasi ko he ochanapa. Me say Kumasi na ko hwe o de be si o ochanapa. Ofu bi atamfu na kuta oti radio so titin to si ogu table so adan aye de say Jordan ayo ni de ayo mo ntima na Jordan ayo ni de ayo omo no ofie no mo didi. They can choose not to play Black Star again. Your Black Star will be there. Papa be bobi ko omo to be akọ. Everybody's time will come. When you try to select and blame people and then amunya problem no de ayo share one go ma na mo tiwo ma bia ma han mu sa. Players on a pitch, me I don't blame players. No. I blame teams. I blame teams. And how are you going to blame team? Unless team, no, the more blame team is a technical part and you're wrong. You can blame the team. From the beginning, we didn't show anything, say we had a team to compete. Ochana Bang, Wednesday. Mr. Ochanopa. And about to be a commercial radio, no. And the air came, they see come again, you're born in you, and Quasa some of the kind of TV, so joke bufu. Na ushema Jordan jeda yo bo bia na nkan hia said jeda yo betu ni 9 wakotu ni 9 emia man red card and no and the pinten team no na etie ma GFA boss ket okreku obi anim so wabo adwuma magana de enkosa keka say ya no ma say system no then the blame na nkasa no we shift it, then we go back and do the same nonsense again. Obeko studio hobon kan omo to so stitch plat so se bibia basa adentra yes unpresented sport on kind information in chiro dey see and no na all tin minimum tin no obeko no bi ni shirt we yegu no kon ho I just say war is see and all my commentary war no ho. You see, we need to be serious here. We need to be serious here. And then I'm a friend of mine say, so what happened to the Poor AFCON? What happened to the Wakasus? What happened to those boys? They are not old. They might not be performing for their respective clubs, but when these boys who have played together come together as a team, it's a team you can trust because they played each other for some time. You could see our team there. There's no experience. Pate is doing everything possible to make sure it will gel. It wasn't gelling. It wasn't working. A business team. You're not fine boy for my body. With all due respect, I'm not going to blame anybody. But I want to Mimi tie ko Jack if you I said me papa muchia ho. Kevin no to do the phones are where they were brio in some kwasasam kwa. Let's look at the thing critically and share. There should be a problem free. Your problem free the GFA boss. Now can you time say yeah kwako African Cup na nyante chia ba bontin be African Cup of Nations once. Mama ba players or you crown to me we wakasu betu sing. You are putting your life on the line oh. Those boys who play the game, who put their lives on the line, they are sideline omo. And these go and share a team Senegal team no players are who 8-10 years ago ebida hu jirim go to the Nigerian team players you about 8-10 years ago ebida hu jirim go to some of the clubs teams no. It is not about national team no. It's not about who is it is about getting red players who are ready and know each other to commit. There were so many times Deda Muntari Essien Tornado, like Kingston, Mobile Black Star, respectively in their clubs, they were not pulling. No one need the best form. But the moment they come to Ghana, you give them the jersey and say you are a Black Star player. At least you have an idea of the game. You know who you are playing with. You should gel. So you see consistency. Yeah, the Obi Bobo ka krabina about 3 times when you need. Now, one cover experience player, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo na humble ball. Asamoah should be playing in the Black Stars today. If you are pairing Asamoah and Dede Ayo and Jordan Ayo, it is the best pair you can get. And so politics into you say Obia. Last me to say Damkwe Kasemi, I was so ashamed. Oh Damkwe. I respect Damkwe so much. Ex-Kotoko player, a house player, number 2, Damkwe. That Dede Ayo them should know the team is not for their father. My friend, shut up. This is not supposed to come from a player like you who experienced, you know what a team is. Stop blaming the kids. With all due respect, they are not kids. In soccer, that's how they call them. Do not blame the Ayu brothers. What the Ayu brothers have done for Ghana soccer, nobody has done some before. I'm being honest here. Yes, what these guys, the weight they have carried on their shoulders, the criticism, the insult, all because of Papa Abedi Peled. What you people have done to these boys, they should have ignored you people. They could have played for the French teams, but they decided to play for Ghana. Munjai sa diena moye no Ghana no. Ayu never came to Black Star. Ayu was the first captain in Ghana to lift a World Cup for Ghana. Meboa. So why are you blaming them? Are they the only players on the field? Every player is selfish. It depends how the game goes. Ayu has scored vital goals for Ghana so many times. Why didn't he say that the team belongs to his father? Munjai has selective kind of things, you know. Whether you like it or not, those guys are better. And we still need better players to join the team. Munjai sans some phone amount Ghana jealousy. Obina kasa mumbo has a mamon kwabruchiri. Obina kasa mumbo has a mende maswayashi. It's not a baby almost starting, you know, the training they got, the advice they got, and the support they had. It is not their fault to be born by Abedi Pele. Dede ayo ne Jordan ayo, enyom na mo force Abedi so won, Abedi na wo wo and Abedi wo mo, Abedi so e Ghana ni. They have the right to play for Ghana when they are called. They don't come and say we are campaigning, call us. They call them. Munjai Sadi, and it is bad. Stop that. Muna must say game, no. Old players, and there's one thing I respect about Asamoah on DSTV. He was very emphatic, and you could see he always blamed the team because he has been a captain before. He knows when a team is not performing, you don't single players out. Even though collectively, no, also as Samoa in his words, you could see, say he's speaking for a team. He loves a team. He, even though some of the performances it be a better champion, but at the end of the day, one pass never go back. Munjai na we are senior players. Stop this selfish thing. In our history, we see in our history, what do these two boys have done in Ghana soccer? Let's see the weight these boys have carried from the time they joined under 17 to date. Every day, you people are blaming them. Every day. But on the pitch, you could see these boys, they put everything behind them and they sacrifice. They do everything. Because you people, you blame them out from Kwarabrema, that pressure is on them every time. And then the boys were in Yamamu. Mudi players are back, players are back. They are still there and they are your first options. Into Munjai Sadiano. Let us look at the administrators. They are the bad people. They are doing politics. There were some players in the Black Star team. They are not supposed to be close to the team in the first place. They are not supposed to come close to this team. Some local players are more better than some of those players. How to say, born here and a business in Tinea, on justify that scout mehuno and man and has been television. He is not a Black Star player. The hate in our soccer is too much. The politics by this NPP government is too much. John Boy still plays soccer. Jonathan Mensah is still on the bench. He still plays soccer. Harrison Affo still plays soccer. You can get 80% of the experienced players playing for Black Stars. It is not about when you put them together, they become a team. They become the Black Stars. When you put John Boy, when you put Harrison Affo, when you call the Wakasus, you're benching Wakasu. When you call the free Aquas, they are players, you're 70%, 30% local players, best 7, not their supporter at the end. You will get what you want. But you sit there every day, but you nimno. You nim baby or ball. You nim not Kato Krekwe is doing business with the team. Nana Akufo Addo so and then the administration on bench. They are doing politics. In the end, then Akufo Addo on the president of the Ghana so you need me guasi any president. Compare Akufo Addo timer or be the president in Mahama. Yes, do the analysis. Some they fell under sports ministry. Let's do the analysis. Muna mo disika wo wiase nyina in Ghana sport and Akufo Addo. You say more money under Akufo Addo, time we were president way on Black Stars and our ministry than any government. Than any government. What called African Cup of Nations went to men BT Comoros. Went to men BT Comoros. Went to man Gabon. Are you insane? Abrochia, the FA boss will honorably resign. The coach will resign from Cameroon. And so many can say, FA boss, Jinafonso Kachiko, so relax. Our people, they will talk, they will forget 1 week. FA boss, you know, because you know when you go, the agent's fee for that player. Just a chronon kwa every form kwa. Let's go to Dubai and do what? And train for African Cup of Nations that's going to be played in Cameroon. Are you foolish? You don't make very intelligent decisions. You are very stupid. Very, very foolish leadership. Very, very foolish. You waste our money. You spend $25 million going to look for $5 million. Are you insane? We have some of the best hotels in Ghana. Some of the best stadiums in Ghana, training facilities in Ghana, Dubai, all because you want to steal, go and sleep with women and come and misbehave because I am Nyante cheese boy. Media there F no my content so yeah expose almost one bonipa too. Akron 4. Ghana 4. We should blame this government for where we are today. Let's blame this president. You saw the two messages Mahama and Akufo Addo released before Black Stars Akufo Addo said, go and break that chain. There's a curse on us. And bring the car for me to open my hymn and use my leg. Mitina to say Koduno. The other opposition leader said, let the game unite us. Today the game has divided us. Our president is selfish. He does not know what we call bringing people together. When was the last time this guy made a statement to bring the nation together? Such a childish old man. Childish old man. The person you are competing with in everything is better than you, Akufo Addo. John Dramani Mahama is better than you in everything. In education, in governance, in intelligence. You know it. You don't even have a certificate. Melee yourself, Brewasi, learn and understand that the game is to bring us together, build the nation, stop building your family. You people are too selfish. What have we, been able to accomplish under Akufo Addo? Tell me one thing. Adebia and Akufo Addo, Ghana and Sakabia has been a disgrace, has been a disaster. You are a cursed old man. Nyame abobudia because mukunipa and namujiji to me. You intimidate your own people. God has taken his hand off you people. You have become a cursed soul. What have you done? Then I don't saka a success for Ghana. Tell me one thing. Nothing. Because you are a bad man with bad intentions. And the people following you because you are feeding them like chicken, they don't want to tell you because you are the one giving them meat to eat. Such a disgraceful old man. You cannot bring us together. The nation is even divided more. You are too selfish. You are too childish. You are too ignorant. You are too so much of yourself, but you have nothing to prove. Come and tell us where you got your certificates. Crom 4, you are a man. You are an imposter to lead us. Nothing. It is better than Mahama. Even personality-wise, the guy, you can see he's got personality. You have none. Nipemu wheat. Nipemu ashet, nipemu akwet, nipemu leleput. Brown wasi every time you dividing the people. I am being honest with you. Tell us one thing. Into more and more MPPCC and Jimmy justify the stupidity of the GFA administration and this team. No, it is your own problem because my mom said Jimmy the mobile cinema. Those people thinking, me see, more from Jimmy into na montina dem na mo assess and the auto petrol saying 7 point something, 7 point something, and the light bill is saying open e-levy. Mote Ghana 52.5 billion. Akokora a view we sika we share when the bush for. We are on at Pepic. You don't want to speak about it. With all due respect, I'm pissed. I tried to be very nice and I told you the show has been clean. But tonight, I'm going to go back because ye Jimmy Dodo, Jimmy no Dawson. My Musa we enjoying one Jenny. Politics a Jimmy Dodo. Heads must roll. Some people have to be fired. It's a fact. The biggest embarrassment. The biggest embarrassment. As much as we are laughing, we are smiling, we are trying to crack jokes out of this, it is the biggest embarrassment to Ghana. It been see a history muda. Under this cursed old man, we could not even win a game to cheer this nation up. We are basically like we are like a cemetery, divided. Every day you are stealing. Every day you are stealing. Obi ko kapani kuno. Journalists ko kan kuno. Obi ka say you are sitting there as a tyrant. Now the me yana say me nuanom Ghana for omo no mo break ese no. Omo no mo di Jimmy e support to Jimmy. Can't you see the country's retrogressing? For the past 5 years, dear number to achieve as a nation. What have we achieved under this Lilliput? Somebody must be fired. People must be fired. The coach there, he needs to go, constant. But the FA, they need to go. Ket Okrekwe, Ebeye, head of GFA. Nothing has moved on. Australia no Vietnam suit to be. Watetina Bodji. On the Nimnyansa, who sports. Do you know how Black Star becomes Black Star? You take players from Ghana all the way to Dubai. Are you insane? Now, so it is so sad.